Hey guys, this is Mark Yo here again and welcome back to my channel. So I haven't been using any entry-level smartphone for a long time. So the last entry-level phone that I used was a Samsung Galaxy A10 that I bought last year. Not bad, but still have a lot to improve by Samsung. For the past 2 months, I've been searching for the right entry-level phone to unbox and review here in my channel. And finally today, I got this at my doorstep. Okay, finally arrived. The Xiaomi Redmi 9, which I think is a better offering compared to its other siblings, the Redmi 9A and the Redmi 9C. Why? I'll explain later during the unboxing. So, the Redmi 9 was available in Malaysia since end of June, and the specs and prices in Malaysia during launch time. Okay, for the 3GB RAM and 32GB of storage, is selling for Ringgit Malaysia 499, and for the 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage is selling for Ringgit Malaysia 599. Of course, the prices have come down a bit since then. That's why I personally felt that it's a good value entry level to try it out. So let's look at the box. Okay, so this phone actually comes in 3 colors: purple, green, and also the gray, the boring gray. So this unit that I got with me right now is actually a European set, which has NFC. Okay, for Malaysian set, unfortunately doesn't have an NFC apparently. So for NFC capability is actually region dependent. Okay, so let's look at the box. Okay, with easy access to Google apps you use most. Ouch, Huawei. Same thing here. Okay, just a plain box. And the one that I got is actually the 3GB RAM and 32GB of internal storage, the sunset purple color. So let's open the box. Okay, and as usual you have the SIM ejector and also the TPU case and the booklet, which is useless to me. And if you look at the TPU case, it's actually the soft ones, which I actually really like. Okay, good touch by Xiaomi. And let's look at the phone. So as you can see here, it actually has a 6.53-inch Full HD Plus display. So a plus point for an entry-level phone. Okay, so that's why I recommend this if you have extra budget. Okay, and the screen is actually covered with Corning Gorilla Glass 3 for better protection. So if you look closely, right, you actually have a pre-applied screen protector at the screen, which is always a welcoming gesture by Xiaomi. And if you look at the selfie camera, you can see clearly that there's a dewdrop notch, okay, that to house the 8-megapixel selfie camera, which can shoot up to 1080p video at 30 frames per second. So I've just ejected the SIM slot. As you can see here, there are 3 slots at the SIM card slot. Okay, dual SIM and also a dedicated micro SD slot, which is a good thing. Okay, to the left you have the SIM slot, and also for the SIM card and also for the micro SD. And to the right you have the volume rocker up and down, and also the power button. I mean, it feels very solid when you press it. The clicks are actually very solid. And on the top you can actually see that there's a IR blaster to control your TV, your aircon, etc. And you have your secondary microphone at the top here. And also at the bottom you have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Wow, still around. And also you have the type C port here, which is actually quite rare for entry-level smartphone. And you have the single firing bottom speaker here, and on top here you actually have the earpiece. Okay, let's look at the back. Okay, so you actually have this plastics texture. Okay, it's actually made of plastic, and also the frame, but it feels solid in the hand. Okay, the total weight of this phone is actually at 198 grams. So if you can feel here, right, you can feel it yourself, the back is actually textured. Okay, and also it's actually matte to avoid fingerprint stain. Okay, and if you look at the camera setup, okay, you actually have 4 cameras behind, and you have 13 megapixel main shooter. Okay, and also 8 megapixel for ultra wide shot, and 5 megapixel for your macro shot. Okay, and also a 2 megapixel depth sensor, which is not bad for entry level phone. Okay, let me turn on the phone, and let's look further into the box. Okay, you have your type C cable, good one, and also the charger. Okay, the charger is actually maximum output at 10 watt. Okay, but this phone actually supports 18 watt of fast charging. And by the way, this phone actually have a 5020 mAh battery, so it should be able to last you guys for a long time. Okay, let me bump down the brightness. Okay, and actually I already set up the fingerprint scanner. Okay, very fast. It's very fast and accurate. So this phone actually runs on MediaTek Helio G80 processor. Okay, so far so good, very smooth. And just to show you guys that this phone actually has NFC. Okay, this actually is a European unit. So far so good, pretty smooth. Okay, app opening. Okay, very smooth. So if I want to nitpick on this phone, okay, so far is actually the chin is a bit huge compared to the phones that we have right now. But don't forget that this is just a 500 ringgit Malaysia phone, and I hope that Xiaomi will update the MIUI. Okay, this phone actually runs on MIUI 11. Okay, as you can see here. So I hope that the MIUI 12 update will arrive soon to make this phone even smoother when operating. So I'll be using this phone as my daily driver soon. Okay, hopefully in few days time to test out the performance of this phone. So before I end this video, let me try to test out on the speakers.
Gimana? Waalaikumsalam, Cikgu. Dari yang kamu ni
not bad. It's actually slightly above average for ringgit Malaysia 500 ringgit phone. So I'll be using this phone soon, and thank you guys for watching, and stay safe. Peace.